10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In his ear. Okay, and I'll do it. Right, and now we have to sing. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse. Yes! That's 6. Let's draw his top hat.
I wish I could draw his top hat.
He doesn't have a head yet. Can't draw a top hat without a head.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need it too.
Yeah, choose an arm.
Oh. My turn.
Is that 2? Oh, you've got all your arms. Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I had intended to start yesterday, but we had a bit of a day yesterday, so I'm not going to go into details, but it didn't start yesterday, so we're starting today. And yeah, I'm just going to see how it works. I'm not sure I'm going to get something out every day. I don't know that I'll have time to film every day, but we'll see. We'll see what we get up to. I wanted to come in and do a little bit of an intro for people who maybe are joining me for the first time. I've had a lot of followers, new followers since last Vlogmas and since I did my July vlogs. If you maybe don't know much about me, haven't watched one of my vlogs before, thought I'd do a little introduction. So yeah, if you are new here, I am Becky. I live in Norfolk with my husband, Andrew, and our 3 boys. We've got a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and our newest Bean is about 6 weeks old. And we home educate our elder 2 children, so they are around all the time, making lots of noise.
Dinosaurus!
Yeah, and then this is a family friendly vlog, family Christmas friendly vlog, so you are safe to watch around your children. Watching Vlogmases is something that I really love doing with my children, and so it's really important to me that I try to make my vlogs safe for families to watch as well. So yeah, I wanted to put that in there at the beginning so that everyone's aware. Yeah, I mean, we'll be getting up to normal, very, very normal family type things over the Vlogmas period. I've not got anything really crazy planned. We've got a couple of things planned that we haven't done in previous years that we'll do this year, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you along for those. Yeah, and we're just really gonna try it because we've got a newborn as well. I'm trying to keep it sort of low key, but also trying to make sure that the big boys still get to enjoy the Christmas magic, even though we're all exhausted. So yeah, so it's gonna very much just be a come along and see what we do. Yeah, we'll just see how we go. So today we had an appointment, like a health visitor appointment for Milo, and then I just played some, what's it called? I think it's called Roll a Snowman, but it's like a beetle drive, if you've done a beetle drive before, where you've got to roll a dice and roll numbers to draw the different parts of the snowman, and then the person who completes the snowman wins. So we were playing that, which was quite fun. And oh, I need to open my advent calendars for today. I've got 2 yarny advent calendars, which I'm really excited for, and later on I'll talk to you a little bit about my plans for advent knitting. So because I'm just going to talk to you about it now, because I don't know why I would say I'll talk to you about it later. I am not going to be using either of my advent calendars that I'm opening this year to knit my advent project. I'm going to use one of my advent calendars from last year. I just realised while I was like searching for advent projects that I really like a lot of advent suitable projects, but I get really stressed about the fact that I don't know what the advent calendars are going to look like what the colours are going to be, or like specifically the colours. Like, I know that I like the vibes of the advent calendars that I've picked, but I don't know what colours are going to be in them, so I kind of feel like I can't best pick a pattern because I don't know whether the colours will fade together, whether they'll stripe next to each other, whether, you know, I just feel like I need to see them. So I've picked one of my advent calendars from last year, and I've picked an advent calendar suitable project, and so I'm going to try and I'll open my advent calendar for this year, but then I'll knit last year's advent calendar. So I'll give you the details about that later. So I'll still get the fun of advent knitting, and it also means that if I have a day when I end up with more knitting time, I can like move on to the next day's advent yarn without, I'm not spoiling the next day for myself. So yeah, and if maybe like halfway through the month I feel like I know for sure that one of my advents from this year will work for a particular project, then I might start it, but otherwise I'm going to start something in January, and that's my sort of plan, is to hopefully finish my advent project in December, and then in the new year try and use up a second advent calendar like really early in the year, because I've got quite a few advents from previous years and I would really like to use those up. That's like a real goal for me for next year. So I'm going to do a little goals video at the end of the month with like a little wrap up of my whip purge that I've been doing, and talk a little bit about my yarn like diet ban that I've been on. So I'll talk about all of that and then talk about next year, and I'll do that at the end of this month. So that will be ready to get started on goals for next year. Oh, that was a big introduction, a lot of talking. Sorry about that, just sort of like talked to you. Okay, so I got 2 advent calendars this year. I had said that I was only going to get 1 unless I could use up a second advent from previous years. But I had to decide if I was going to buy a second one before I could even possibly have used up a second advent. And I decided that I was going to go and like, I was definitely going to use up 2 advents. Ended up using no advents this year, but gaining 2. So yeah. So I've got the James Makes Yarn advent, which is inspired by Art Club. Sorry the lighting is so terrible, but it's a really grey day and I have no good lighting anywhere. So this is the sort of inspo picture. I'm guessing this has got, oh no, it's just got information. Oh, it's got some suggestions of advent projects. That's cool. Ooh.
Mummy,
That's really cool. Yes, darling?
when did you finish both of those advent calendars? Because I want to make them into something.
Oh, we'll see. And then they are presented in this lovely box and all nicely wrapped up. So I found number 1. There are a couple of like extras in here as well. I found a couple of them. I think, well, I found 2. I don't know how many extras there are. There's this sticker. Sorry, terrible lighting means nothing's going to focus. I'll get some cutaways and put those in there. And I got some needle stoppers that look like a pack of crayons, which is really cute. Right.
Wow.
So here is the first one. I got the DK version of the advent calendar. And so I think this is probably going to go out tomorrow on the 2nd. So in theory, if you've got this advent calendar, you have already opened yours. But if you haven't opened yours, for whatever reason, look away now.
Mummy, did he say crayons?
I think they do say crayons, yeah. Look at that. Oh, it's so colourful. Let me see if I can get a good... It's so colourful. I'm trying to get a good with the light, but I can't. I'll maybe do another cutaway shot. Yeah, look.
So colourful.
So colourful. Yes. So yeah, I mean, this is like perfect example of like, I really, really love this colour, but the project I have in mind to make, I don't think that this would be the right yarn for it. So, so I'm glad I'm like waiting to do something else. So that was number 1 of the James Makes Yarn advent calendar. Oh, can I have those back? Thank you. Yes, that's crayons. Pop that in there as well. There. Thank you. And then my second advent calendar is from A Homespun House. And I got the 25 of the, like the 25th and the, what am I trying to say? Like the sock set to open on Christmas Day. Again, beautifully presented. And I also got the charm. So let me get out to the... Sorry, I'm not sure putting this chair right behind my legs is a good idea.
I'm going to give you the things you want.
Well, I've got the thing I want, so hang on. Can you... Oops. Okay, can you find me 1?
This is number 1.
Oh, okay. Thanks. There we go. It's a Grinch head. This is so awkward. There he is. Grinch. It's very sweet. I like that. Yep. Yeah, I think they were all in order, Rory. You've just pulled them all out. That's in that nice little bag.
Nice little bag.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. And then, again, if you haven't opened day one of your Homespun House advent calendar, look away now. And this one I have got the sock weight. Where did I go to get a good colour? There we go.
In nice order.
This one's called Little Women. It is really lovely. I mean, I can't even see it myself, but it's like pinks, greens. It's really sort of almost dusty. There's some like dark blue in there. Lovely. So this one looks like it might. This one looks like it might work with the project that I've got in mind, but again, I'm not going to know for a few days. So there we go. Ooh, I love advent calendars. Look what Rory's doing with my advent calendar. He is very helpfully reordering it.
That needs to be up. That needs to go like that.
So there we go. Those are my advent calendars for this year. I'll try and remember to record me opening them every day, even if I don't get a chance to record anything else, and then I can add them in every time I do a video. So you should see all of the colours, even if you get a couple of days worth of colours in one video, because I really like watching other people open their advent calendars, because I get to see what's in other advent calendars that I didn't get. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah. Oh, hello. Milo's just waking up. Oh no, he's not, he's asleep. So yeah, the rest of the afternoon I think it's just going to be restful. I've been really wanting to record a podcast, but I don't think that's going to happen just yet. So we'll see. I've not had a huge amount of knitting progress recently, but I do have things to show. So I would like to do a podcast at some point this week. Ideally, Friday it might have to be Friday, because I get a couple of hours where the children are out. The big children are out. I'm currently in the process of like sorting out this space here to be like desk space and craft space. It's chaotic, as you can see, but this is going to be my desk space soon. Thank you, Rory. Very helpful.
I think it's not good enough. I'm just going to reorder it.
Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be my desk space, and this is where I'm planning on podcasting. So I need to go and find my lights upstairs so that I can light the corner properly. Anyway, there's been so much talking so far. It's like I could put all of this footage in, it would be a nice 15-minute long podcast episode. Vlog. It would be a nice 15-minute length vlog, but it would just be a lot of me talking. So, with Aiden singing in the background, because he really likes to be on the vlogs. So he likes to make himself heard wherever he is. Right, Milo is now awake, so I should go and help him with what he requires.
He's making so cute noises.
Could you have a smile for Granny? Your Granny smile. Smile for Granny.
Look, evidence of our naughty
yeah,
tea.
yeah, you're right. Do
Naughty
you have a
tea.
few pictures from today?
Not I've got one of him in the elf thing, but he doesn't look very impressed with it.
Hello. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer is very strong.
Give me a kiss and a cuddle.
Okay, so this is the first of my Advent yarns for my Advent project. This is the... Oh, I always get the name wrong. Of a dyer. Check. Moonlight Fibre. The Moonlight Fibre Advent Calendar from last year. It is a really lovely, like, tweedy 4-ply. And it's really soft, and I think it's going to be beautiful. And the pattern that I'm doing is the Contrawise Shawl by, I wish I could remember the names of designers, like just off the top of my head. Contrawise by Claire Jackson of Perfectly Knotted, and this was designed for Jess's Skein and the Stitch Jess, her Advent calendar last year by Claire. So yeah, I just need to see what size needles I need. 3.75. I think I can do that. Light's terrible, can't see. Oh well, there we go. That's the start of my Contrawise shawl. There we go. There's information in the pattern on how to fade the colours through, so I won't use all of my mini. I don't know how much of it I do use. It is designed for 24 20-gram minis, I think. Should have checked that, but it's either 10 or 20-gram minis, and this is a 20-gram mini, so I know I'll have enough. It's just what I'll do with the leftovers afterwards. But yep, made a little start, and then hopefully tomorrow I might find a little bit of time to knit a bit more. Yeah, thank you for joining me for day 1 of Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow.